I'm just saying, in the world of feminism, I would tell men, these bitches believe themselves to be equal, then you treat them equal.
So
sure.
if the man is approaching the woman,
Mhm.
how can he expect her to pay for the date?
Who cares? Why not? She accepted it. She's the one that accepted the date.
So how does that?
Why would she expect? Why would she expect me to pay for everything if she's a feminist and she believes herself to be equal to me?
What if they're not feminists? What if they're not feminists?
If she's a conservative woman, sure, I'll pay for the first date. But I ain't paying for first dates on bitches that believe themselves to be equal to me.
See, gold digger is a very specific term to describe a certain type of women that behave in a certain type of way. All right. To associate hypergamy, which is biological and natural, that a woman should have because they are weaker than us, they can't survive without men. To associate that with gold digging, which is an immoral behavior that a woman engages in, that's, to me, that's what's more concerning about what the red pill is communicating to young men out there. Jake, go ahead, bro. Let's hear from Jake. Do you agree that hypergamy equals gold digger?
Absolutely not. To answer the question straight up, are all women gold diggers? No, not all women are gold diggers by the definition. Absolutely not. But where I'm coming from is that you guys mentioned the red pill. They say, yeah, every woman's a gold digger. Just some of them are better at hiding the shovel, right? Or how big the shovel is.
That's what Myra says.
Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a metaphor. It's not actually something to be taken literal. Like every woman is a gold digger. Well, the metaphor means that it's a metaphor for the actual dating market. So, and I'm taking this in a completely different direction here. And Octavia, I think you can probably agree with me on this, is that when a man enters the dating market, obviously the man needs to put forth his time, energy, money, etc., to a woman in order for that woman to take this guy serious in a long-term aspect. So when it comes to the dating market, you're going to spend a good amount of money on a girl, depending if you like her or not, whatever it is. We know for a fact that a lot of these young men are entering the dating market and these women are getting free meals from them. They're going on these dates specifically just to get free meals, just to get some time. Maybe they're looking for a guy that can give them some resources without actually committing to them on a sexual aspect, or perhaps committing to them on an emotional aspect. So the metaphor, it's a metaphor, not something to be taken literal. In fact, I look at this debate here that are all women gold diggers. It's a really kind of weird thing to debate, because obviously it's not true, but it's a metaphor for men to take into consideration that when you're dating a woman, especially on the first date, etc., when you first meet women are gold diggers because they want your resources before them taking you serious. So all women, that's why I say all women to a degree, yes, are gold diggers. Will you find a woman who has a bunch of money and wants to pay for you without any type of provision? Maybe that, yeah, sure. There's girls out there, but there's no websites online that has girls wanting to provide for men. So again, it's a rarity.
Is it a
Jake, you're making my argument for me.
Hold on, Ali. Is it a man's responsibility to protect and provide for a woman?
It is for the woman that he is married to or dating.
Exactly. That's why they should wait until they get married.
But Octavio, would you protect and provide for a woman that you're not married for? If a woman's in trouble, are you going to go out there and sacrifice your life for a woman that basically means nothing to you?
No, absolutely.
Of course not. Yeah, absolutely not. So of course, provision is earned, right? Provision's earned.
Yes.
Provision, protections, all of that is earned. A lot of these women are draining resources from men without ever earning that, especially in the beginning stages of dating. So of course, going back to the phrase, the metaphor that every woman's a gold digger, some higher than others, it's to a degrees. to a degree, every woman, yes, is a gold digger by the definition of that, because they want some type of money. Because at the end of the day, they provide money. That's your first line of resource, right? I'm saying this. Look, you have to look out for that stuff and weed out the women that are purely just for the money, and the good women to actually commit to. In other words, a woman needs to earn that relationship status. You don't just give it out to anybody.
Okay. Would you agree that a woman who is only with you for the sake of money, for the sake of materialistic things, is a gold digger?
Of course.
Okay. Do you also
By
agree?
definition.
Do you also agree that hypergamy is biological and
Yes.
and normal?
Yes,
Okay.
and that's normal. I don't hate women for their hypergamous natures.
In fact, the reason why women has a hypergamous nature is because the men is supposed to protect and provide for them because they are weaker than us, and that's the reason why they have that hypergamous nature. There is nothing.
Sure. But you have a pandemic of men that are providing all of that without these women earning that.
We are not denying that gold diggers exist. In fact, we brought up the definition and we've actually defined what a gold digger is. But Alex's argument is that hypergamy is hypergamy, which is natural, is a gold digger. Having a hypergamous nature, which is something that's biological and natural, he's arguing that there is the same as a gold digger. That is incorrect. Now,
I agree with you on that.
Are there women that are trying to exploit men for their resources? Absolutely, and those I would call gold digger. Now, most women are not trying to do that.
No, not subconsciously, but at the end of the day, women on an unconscious level in the beginning of the dating market is that. That's why I say, like, a lot of these women, when you start off dating with them, again, it's a metaphor. In other words, you need to watch out for these women that will drain you of the resources. Again, women will go out on a date with a guy just for a free meal. That's the point of the metaphor. I'm not taking it literal, Octavio. I think we can agree on that, correct?
Yeah, but the thing is, listen to what Myron says. All women are gold diggers. It's just some are better at hiding the shovel.
That's the phrase, right? Yes. But if you listen to him to actually he does out the actual. When he talks more into detail about that, he's talking about what I'm saying right here.
Today's females.
He does
today's not women not gold diggers, though.
Hold on. He does not say all women in the dating market. Okay. He does not.
It's a catch. It's a metaphor, Octavio. I agree with you there. Sure.
Okay, I'll take that.
Sure.
I'll take that.
Sure. It's a metaphor, bro. But the thing is, you have to be smart about it. Again, I'm a critical thinker, so I could take that information, be like, of course, it's not literal.
Are women that expect men to pay for their first date, are they gold diggers?
Of course, that's a gold digging mentality. Because
let me ask my next question then. Should men pay for the first date?
In a world of feminism where women believe themselves to be equal, fuck no. You go Dutch.
Do you think that men should pay for the first date?
I'm just saying, in the world of feminism, I would tell men, these bitches believe themselves to be equal, then you treat them equal.
So why? Okay. So quickly, John Michel, quickly, yeah. Let me just ask you, yeah. Who isn't it the men that pursues the woman? Isn't it the men that approaches the woman? So if the man is approaching the woman, how can he expect her to pay for the date?
Who cares? Why not? She accepted it. She's the one that accepted the date.
So how does that?
Why would she expect me to pay for everything? She's a feminist and she believes herself to be equal to me. If she's a conservative woman, sure, I'll pay for the first date. But I ain't paying for first dates on bitches that believe themselves to be equal to me.
Yeah, so you wouldn't approach those. So you wouldn't approach those women, right? So you wouldn't approach those women, would you? A feminist.
Would I approach them?
Yeah.
In the past, I have. Yeah, plenty of times.
Would you approach a feminist?
Yeah, I have in the past. Yeah.
Okay. So I wouldn't approach a feminist. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
If if a man approaches a feminist, okay, and he knows that she's a feminist, and he knows that he knows that they're more, the feminists are more likely to be gold diggers, isn't it the men's fault why he even took her out in the first place?
How is it the men's fault if you knew?
Because the thing is, if I'm
You
approaching
did it
a
on
woman,
purpose.
hold on, if I'm approaching a woman and I'm saying I want to take you out on a date,
Mhm.
the responsibility falls on me to pay
Why?
for that date.
Why? She's a feminist.
Hold on a second. In that case,
You did make the choose.
don't approach. In that case, you have to approach her and say, listen, I would like to go on a date with you, but you're gonna have to pay your own way.
How about this? How about I tell her, hey, by the way, if I'm going to pay for the first date, you should have sex with me at the end.
Sex. Yes.
Should I tell
Yes.
her I expect sex at the end of the fucking date then? If that's the case,
Yes.
I should. Okay, cool. Then I'll do that. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna get these women to actually go on a date with you, which is fine. At the end of the day, I'll tell you this: women are coachable. If you like a girl that has feminist ideologies, etc., you could still coach her out of that. Depends on what you want. If you like her enough, you could do that. It's gonna be harder, but it's possible, and I've seen it happen.
The woman is not a feminist, and she's on the more conservative side.
Yeah,
We
all
should
women are
pay for
feminists by default, though. Even conservative women, to a degree, they're all feminists.
So again, I need to get an answer to this question then,
Mhm.
because I still haven't got an answer to it. Should men pay for their first date, or does it depend?
Yeah, I already answered that question. Again, if
Okay.
it's a woman that doesn't believe herself to be the same or equal to the man, and she wants
we're
to be
not
treated like a
approaching
lady,
women, are we,
if she
though, right?
wants to be treated like a lady, I will treat her like a lady. If she
But
wants
we're
to be
not
treated
approaching those
equal,
women, are
then I
we,
will
right?
treat her equal. It's
But
simple
we're
as
not
that.
approaching those women, are we? Right? We're not approaching
what?
women like that, are we?
We're not approaching women like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of men do. In general, men
No,
do.
we
Men will-
here.
Oh, you're talking about personally.
Yeah, us four here. We're not approaching women like that, are we?
At this point in time in my life, yeah, I limit myself on the women that I approach. Yeah, sure.
So you would pay for, at the moment, every woman that you're approaching that you would pay for their first date because
If
you're not
I-
looking for them.
If I feel she's worthy and she's not a feminist and she's I get to know her and she's like okay with it, sure, then I'll pay for the date. It's not a problem for me.
Okay,
But
why would you pay for their first date?
Because of course, JM, it's a natural nature for me. I've dated women
okay.
where I don't
Well,
want
I
them to
think
pay
that's to take
anything,
over
even
now.
on the
That's
second,
take
third,
over to you.
fifth. It doesn't matter what date. I will pay for everything. It doesn't matter to me. The point is, we're talking about the general dating market of young men today. Young men are still paying for these fucking dates of feminist women, okay? And every woman, to a degree, is a fucking gold digger. It's a saying, okay? That's all it is. It's a metaphor. I'm not literally saying every single woman by definition is a gold digger. I'm saying that you need to watch out with these women. If they have these tendencies, hey, man, treat them equal. They want to be treated like us, you treat them like us. Simple as that, okay?
I agree
It's
with you. I
a
agree
very
with you.
small argument that I think you guys can agree with me on.